Hi guys. Okay, so some people contacted me yesterday and they asked me about the carnivore diet and SIBO. So the carnivore diet is a more strict form of ketogenic diet. It's basically the same thing except you cut out the vegetables and all the kind of other stuff. You really just eat meat, eggs, and you can have cheese. So the carnivore diet is a more strict diet that actually works very well with the lower intestine. I think the lower intestine likes the remnants of the meat, so the bugs are the happy bugs and the good bugs are just as happy as they would be on the ketogenic diet. So I use fiber to assist my bugs in my lower intestine, and the carnivore people use meat and eggs and stuff like that. But I have noticed that carnivore people that I follow, I did try the carnivore diet. I prefer the ketogenic diet. They're both kind of more or less the same thing, but I prefer to have some fiber in my diet. It suits me very well. So to get rid of SIBO, a lot of people use this one to get rid of Crohn's disease. So it obviously does work. There are lots of people who are on carnivore diet for absolutely years. In fact, Jordan Peterson, he's a famous psychologist from Canada, and his daughter, I think her name is Michaela, she has a podcast about, they're both on the lion diet, which is ruminant meat. So that's beef, I think lamb, and I think, probably deer, venison, that kind of stuff. So they are on that diet, and she got rid of her autoimmune disease, which she had for years, and also she was having problems having a baby. So then she went, also her fertility improved. So a lot of people find this very good. I find it too restrictive, but it's an absolutely fantastic. If I had Crohn's, colitis, intestinal irritation, threat of cancer, improve your health, and I wanted to act quickly, get rid of SIBO, autoimmune disease, I would be using this diet. I would be trying this diet. So carnivore and keto, so they're both basically come under the ketogenic umbrella. Carnivore is just a more strict form. Carnivore is an extreme form of keto based on eating meat, eggs, cheese, no vegetables, fruit, etc. Well, I've seen loads of people online and they put fruit in. I mean, that's not strict carnivore, but look, it doesn't matter. There are subsections of carnivore, such as the lion diet, which involves eating ruminant meats, as I mentioned. The ketogenic diet is generally 70%, 80% good fats, 20% protein, and 10% fibrous carbohydrates, such as lettuce, broccoli, cauliflowers, berries, and fermented foods. Fermented foods are really great to have them sometimes. I had apple cider vinegar for my breakfast this morning. I use the ketogenic diet as a framework for Kate's Keto. So I don't have a strict ketogenic diet. It's a kind of a mix of what I call the Zoe diet. There's a group in England that do more into grains and stuff. So I mix it up, but if I'm doing keto, I do strict keto for 3 or 4 days, and then I might have kind of the keto Zoe or Kate's Keto over the weekend, where I might have some brown bread with butter and stuff like that. But I also include some refined carbs occasionally for breaks. I think it's very important to take a break. I don't think you should be always on it, unless you have some kind of autoimmune where you need to be strict or you're epileptic. But I think it's important that because humans always, if they found an apple, if they found a beehive, they would eat the honey, they would eat the sugar. It's just that we're doing it all the time now. We're spiking our insulin, we have insulin resistance, and it's all the time, morning, noon, night, snacks, everything. That's what we need to cut out. I do clean keto, and then I eat whatever I want for a while. So it's really great. My body can process and handle it much better. This also helps your body, the human body, which needs breaks, because that's the way we always operate. Humans actually came from two sides. We had the vegetarian humans and we had the carnivore humans. And eventually, the reason we became omnivorous is because omnivorous means you eat vegetation and meat. It meant that we survived better. We had more chance of survival. So the omnivorous, that's why that happened. So there's a reason. It's a survival mechanism. The human body also needs breaks from any strict regime. I would say that definitely need breaks from strict regime. And also polyphenols seem to enhance my personal feelings. I like having some red wine sometimes, some olive oil, some apple cider vinegar, some blueberries. I very much limit my fruit intake because of the fructose can only be processed by the liver, and I'm always trying to avoid the liver fat. But I do have raspberries, blueberries. I try to stick to those three, and kiwi fruit. And I eat the kiwi with the skin on. Okay, so this is my last slide, I think. So I do keto. I don't do carnivore. I did do carnivore for a brief time, and I found it didn't really suit me. I think psychologically as well. I really want to have my veggies. I really love veggies. But I do actually think it would work if I had Crohn's or something. I would definitely just do carnivore. Also, I think as a woman, maybe there's a slight difference because my husband and my son, oldest son, went on carnivore and it suited them really, really well. So I think there might be a little bit of a difference there, but overall, the keto, my kid's keto seems to suit me. I find he seems to have gotten it really right recently, and I seem to be. And this plate here, I probably wouldn't have as many eggs as that, but this would be my typical plate. I'm going to start trying to make my own mayonnaise, which is really easy to make apparently, and to try to stop using the bought mayonnaise, which uses seed oil, which I have to get the last of the remnants out of that. So I tried carnivore. It's great, but I love my vegetable salads and occasional, sorry for the bad spelling, grain, seeds, nuts. And then it suits me better mentally and physically. I think dirty keto suits me better, you know. I take a cheap multivitamin from Tesco. It's multivitamins with iron and minerals. So it actually, for whatever reason, it suits really well and it seems to have everything in it. Occasionally, I supplement with a cheap magnesium tablet from Tesco as well. It's actually, they will tell you it's not the correct magnesium. It does me great. I don't know. I have used the expensive magnesium tablet and it does not suit me. So this one is only about €2. Then the potassium, I do occasionally take a potassium tablet and I need it. I don't know why. I think I just need every so often a potassium blast. I do have to get that in the health food shop. And then sodium supplements, I have sea salt or Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt I find is the best. And you can get some kind of cheap ones, you know, but I do find it's the best. And I always have carbonated water, which also has electrolytes in it. And I got my blood test done and my electrolytes are absolutely brilliant. So listen, that's the explanation. Please try and get rid of your SIBO. Try and do these diets over a weekend. And if you wouldn't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm really looking to build my channel. I want to help people. That's all I want to do. I really want to help people with their health. I think it's so bad. I can't believe how bad I felt for so many years and how anxious. And now everything is just so great. And I can still have my fun. I can still have my weekends where I'm going drinking or whatever. It's not like all dry ball stuff. All right, bye. Have a nice day.